He's the slick talking, jive walking, banana eating, your favorite morning host. It's the one and only Adam Josh.
Hello everyone! Hello and welcome. Welcome to the hillside of the Algarve here in Portugal. It is December the 9th, 2024. And what if I told you that this video could potentially change your life? What if I told you you could achieve your desired reality just by watching this video? Stay tuned. This is a special Morning Banana show. It's number 200. So to celebrate, I'm going to give you 7 steps on how to manifest your desired reality, steps that have worked for me. Desiree is going to come on the show and say hi. She wants to celebrate with us. Together we've had 200 bananas.
200!
The first banana that I ever had on the Morning Banana Show was February 2019, which is,
Oh, wow.
It seems like a long time ago.
That seems like another era.
It was a cold day in February, so I have banana from Madeira here, and I have some papaya. That's the best way to do that. Papaya that Desiree sliced up for me, and we're gonna get into it. Do you want to sit down?
No,
Okay.
I'm good. I'll just be right here.
All right. Hey, I offered. You can sit down if you want. So here we are in the hillside of the Algarve, and we're here in Portugal. It is December, obviously. It's a little bit chilly. The sun is rising up over my shoulders. You might see it. It is a lot colder in Niagara, where we came from. And yeah, it's exciting to be here. It's exciting, and I hope that you stick around to the end of the video. Another thing that I have in store for the Morning Banana Show fans who have stuck with me all this time is, for the first time ever, I'll get it right out of the way before we get into the 7 steps. For the first time ever in the Morning Banana Show's history, I'm going to be turning on the comments on my videos from this video onwards. So if you'd like to be a part of the conversation, or if you have any questions for myself or other people in the comments, I think that we've started a community here of like-minded people, and some of them have even showed up to our farm to chat in person. So I know you're out there, and I think that we should continue the conversation in the comments. So the comments are open from now on. That's one way we're celebrating.
Please behave.
Maybe we'll see Desiree in the comments. You'd have to.
Maybe. I'd have to actually go on YouTube. 200 bananas.
This one's from Madeira. At 200, you really level out. We're still waiting for Banana Bill, Lil Kim, who's not so little anymore, and Devani over there to produce some bananas. We bought a pineapple yesterday. Can you bring it so we can show the Morning Banana Show fans? Buy the other pineapple.
Oh, right here.
We were at the mall and we saw a pineapple. You see lots of pineapple pups and plants around here. Lots of plants in general in the Algarve. We saw this thing and it was so cute. I didn't know that pineapples look like this. Check it out. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It is. It's so cute. There it is.
We planted the head of a pineapple and it's still green, so we thought apparently we can grow a pineapple here, so let's try to get a whole like seedling that's actually growing. So if you have a pen and paper, now would be a good time to take it out. I'm going to give you guys a secret. I'm going to give you guys the codes, the 7 steps. And people like Desiree and others have noticed that there's a skill set that I have acquired over my life that it could be called many different things. One thing it has been called is like a manifestation skill.
Master manifester.
Yeah, I've been called a master manifester, not just by Desiree.
He calls me that too.
So I've used these steps in different variations to manifest my own what you see around you from what it was. Like, for a little bit of background, I was born in Niagara into like a middle class family, lower middle class, I would say. I think for all intents and purposes, I grew up poor. I felt poor growing up. I didn't get allowance or anything like that. And then, a little bit about my adopted family. So I have a little bit of a history of this like rich dad, poor dad. And I think my life could have gone either way, but implementing these steps in different variations got me to the place that I'm at. And so without further ado, I think we should just start with the 7 steps.
Yes, do it.
Okay, so step 1 is, if you want to achieve your desired reality, whatever it is, whatever you have in your mind, I think the very first thing that you should do is relax. Just meditate, find a quiet place. Find a quiet place and relax. And I think if you pull up pull up the chart, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Desiree's got that.
Here it is.
See Maslow's hierarchy of needs? I'm totally not editing that in, by the way. Totally not going to do that. Imagine Maslow's hierarchy of needs. No, but for serious though.
Yeah, if you don't know it, look it up.
If you don't know it, look
great
it up.
to know.
I feel like the majority of humanity is stuck in the bottom echelons of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, of like food, clothing, and shelter, never actually getting to the tip of the Illuminati pyramid of self-actualization. And that's a big problem. So if you can get into a meditative state, and if you're not sure about how to meditate, where do I go? There's lots of resources for you on YouTube. But it's important to relax, breathe. There's not going to be, there's not some great secret on how to meditate. There's so many different ways and different meditation practices. And if you need help with that, feel free to reach out in the comments. But it's not that big of a deal. Both Desiree and I meditate daily.
Yeah, also if you feel like you can't meditate, just go online and see all the reasons people think they can't meditate. And you're not alone. A lot of people have a very particular idea of what meditation is.
Yeah.
And you're probably wrong. If your idea of meditation is stopping you from meditating, I would give it another shot, because like Adam said, there's so many types of meditating. Even gardening can be a meditation for some people,
Yeah.
So just as an example. So go for it. It can change your life to just take 5 or 10 minutes every day to meditate.
Step 2, once you've achieved step 1, is to visualize your desired reality. I can't speak to what your desired reality is because I don't know. I think we could have some overlap over things I've done in my life and things Desiree has done in her life. But I don't know what exactly your particular individual desired reality is. So you would have to visualize it. And when you visualize it, I would encourage you to look at your hands in the visualization, get as detailed as you can. You want to get into the details and nitty gritty of your visualization. And that is a big effort in itself. I would say, get into as much detail as you possibly can. Really feel into it. And again, that's going to be different for different people of what your desired reality looks like. So I can't really tell you. I can tell you, in my case, when I get into this visualization, a lot of times I'll be thinking about I visualize myself on an airplane, or sometimes I'll visualize myself in a different location. And I'll touch the plants. In this case, there's a place that Desiree and I meditate into that's super detailed, where you'll see plants, vehicles, a speedboat in the back. So this is my personal trip, but it's not going to be the same as yours, But in the case of, for instance, you're thinking about attracting wealth. I mean, you would want to imagine the different forms of wealth around you, on your lap, touching them, this type of thing. So write that down as step number 2, which would be visualizing your desired reality, whatever it is. I'm not sure what it is.
What do you think of vision boards?
I don't mind vision boards. I feel like they helped us quite a bit. I think I don't think it's like when it comes to vision boards and these tools, as long as you're not externalizing power to the point that you forget that you're the shiny thing, you're the one that's making it happen. There's no outside force that's going to magically manifest your desired reality for you, or tool or trick or 7 steps or 8 steps that are going to do it for you. It's you are the secret, and you are the one that's doing it. But that being said, if you, the shiny thing, find making a vision board helps, then do it. You know, if it works, it does, right? What we're talking about is actually getting into the desired reality that we want, not just watching 7-step videos or morning banana shows. So on that point, step 3 would be emotional anchoring, which is completely different, again, for different people. I think the powerful emotions are joy, love, happiness. I think, the dark forces and dark cabal of the world, whatever you want to call them, they use fear pretty openly to anchor people into a desired reality that they are trying to project forward. But if you don't want to be like the demonic elite, you want to make your desired reality come true or live in that, then emotional anchoring would be, for example, you're proud of yourself for already achieving the thing from step 2. Or another way of looking at it would be your mom, your dad, somebody that you love or you care about is congratulating you, hugging you, kissing you, whatever works for you. That would be step 3 for emotional anchoring. The heart develops in the human body first because it has a larger magnetic field. People have a memory by the heart. I know the songs by heart. I know the lyrics by heart. And so there's an emotional memory and a large magnetic field around your heart. Emotional anchoring will help you achieve your desired reality if you're completing the first 2 steps that I already mentioned. That would be step 3. Step 4 would be, now that you've achieved these other 3 steps, would be to work towards it every day. That might be just, like Desiree said earlier, vision boarding. It might be booking a plane ticket. It might be, putting in a job application. It might be opening a savings account. Working towards your desired reality, again, will look different for you than it did for me, maybe, but there might be some overlap. But working towards it every day, I think, is a very important step. Desiree has something to say on step 4.
To me, that's inspired action. Taking inspired action.
Yeah.
Because you can't just sit somewhere and meditate and expect everything to happen. We're still in a human body and in this world, so everything is kind of building on each other, right? That's why there's 7 steps. But yeah, taking inspired action is what actually makes the stuff happen, and more rapidly too.
Yeah, if you're not working towards it every day, I feel like the universe wants to help people who are helping themselves. You can only have what you already have, and if you can manifest these things internally, then it will attract the UPC code of the Universal Amazon Warehouse to you and align with you. But if you're not working towards it every day, you're sending mixed signals, I think. Like, you're not convinced, or you don't want these things, or your heart of hearts isn't trying to draw this in. If you're not working towards it, you're more like waiting for a genie to hand things to you. Step 5 would be a lifestyle of detox. And I feel like if you have a lifestyle of detox, then all of your things that you're trying to desire will become easier for you. So for me, this has been a removal process. I have a whole separate video series of how I ... how I quit drinking, how I quit doing drugs, how I stopped fapping, how I manifested my girlfriend, how I bought a car in Portugal. this type of thing. So for you, it might be something different, but like for you, what is a good example?
Of what I'm manifesting?
Yeah, step 5.
A wedding?
There you go.
That's a pretty tangible thing.
I'm saying a lifestyle of detox. So
Oh, lifestyle of detox. Sorry, I'm also looking at our child who manifested not having to go to school. Yeah, I feel like detox can look a lot of different ways. There's simple ways to detox. For example, not going to McDonald's
yeah,
and eating whole foods instead is like a huge shift. And I think more and more people are becoming aware of the power of that, of just eating real food.
right.
And as like the more that you can increase that, you're already supporting your body a lot more. For me, one of the biggest things I changed that helped me detox was cutting out seed oils. So we do still consume
Yeah.
them in some products, but we avoid them a lot, and we only purchase really high quality like coconut
Are
oil
you sure you don't want to sit down?
and olive oil. Yeah, I
Okay.
want to be kind of mobile.
We're
So
talking about a lifestyle of detox.
Yeah.
And for me, it's been like, so the world around us is toxic in many different ways, right? Even here in the mountains of Portugal, there are still toxic things around us. Least of all, the plastic. That's in everything and
Yeah.
everywhere in the soil, raining down from the sky, the chemtrails.
it's in all the food.
Yeah, I mean, the soup, electromagnetic soup that we're living in.
Well, we have much less of
Much
that
less.
up here in the mountains.
But a lifestyle of detox for us is, I've been vegan for 11 years. Our kids have been vegan. Desiree's been vegan. And this is more in line with our empathy and in line with our longevity goals. But a lifestyle of detox will be, you quit the drinking. And I'm not saying minimize the drinking, but I have a whole series on how to quit drinking, or how to at least reduce your drinking overall. Quit smoking, quit doing drugs, and clean up your diet. And I feel like all these steps beforehand will be a lot easier if you're able to do that. So step 5, if you're writing it down, would be a lifestyle of detox. And next step,
And can I just add
Yeah.
to that? That means mental as well, and emotional. So like, it's one thing to support your body with detoxing, and that can also be fasting, water fast, juice fasting, all kinds of fasting.
yeah,
Or doing mono diets for a while, or it's really going to be really unique to every body. But also detoxing your social media. So if you want to be on social media, okay, that's great, but like, what is on your feed? Why are you following accounts that upset you? That kind of thing, like, people are so trigger happy.
I muted Alex Jones and Elon Musk on X because I'm so tired of these guys.
Yeah.
Some people just trigger me,
And I go on Instagram, and it's all like creative people putting really good stuff out into the world and improving other people's lives and inspiring accounts. So it didn't used to be like that, though.
Right.
So a life of detox is pretty multifaceted, I would say.
A lifestyle of detox. And I'm 43, and I'm still, living a lifestyle of detox after 11 years of being vegan.
Well, yeah.
You would think that's enough, but I think adopting it as a lifestyle is a better approach than a weekend retreat or like a 7-day water fast. So,
But that might be where you learn how to go forward, right?
Yeah.
At these containers and events.
yeah. And step 6 for me, if you're writing this down, would be adopt a physical fitness routine. This could look different for different people. My routine is public. And so, by the way, all these steps that I'm giving you, I live. Desiree can vouch for me. Desiree lives them too. But we adopted a lifestyle of physical fitness, or a physical fitness practice, whatever you want to call it in the heading. Like step 6 would be adopt a physical fitness routine. There you go. It's important because not only are you going to get healthier, but you're going to be anchoring this new reality into the third dimension, because you're habitually constructing this new person with their desired reality. So For you, it might look different. It could be as easy as just moving to Lisbon, where it's steep. Think about your incline. If you look, you think I'm joking, but if you look around Lisbon, I mean, they say you can get somewhere in 10 minutes, but it's Lisbon's 10 minutes because they don't account for the steepness. We're in what we're calling like a vegan blue zone here in the hillside of Portugal because we've tried to, move somewhere where the environment is conducive to physical fitness and longevity. But like I said, my routine is public. I'll link to it on X in the description of this video. You can drop in the comments and tell me what you guys do or what you think I'm up to, whether it's good or not. But yeah, I do burpees. I do sit-ups, push-ups, 21s, which is a weightlifting, weight training, and all different types of stretching. Some people do yoga. I think as long as you're moving your body regularly or moving to an environment that kind of is conducive to physical fitness, like we see 90-year-olds walking up and down our hills. I kid you not. We met one named Oscar over there. So he's moved into an environment. He's probably not waking up thinking like, I gotta be physically fit today, but he's walking, and that's something, right? So adopting a physical fitness routine is very important for step number 6. And step number 7, the most important step. Maybe not the most important step, but it's an important step. Don't give up, do it again. So repetition, 7 steps, the 7th step could be repetition. So right when you have done everything else and you're there, and you're wearing the cloak of your desired reality, you're manifesting, everything is perfect, don't stop. Because something's going to happen, the life is going to come at you. Desiree and I know, life comes at us, things get thrown your way, and you have so many opportunities to give up, or so many opportunities to quit. And so I would encourage you with step number 7 to try again. So what I'm saying is the next day. This has to be a lifestyle of manifestation because there's always fun things to manifest. There's always fun new things that you can work on. And I feel like if you can get to step number 7 of repetition, then you'll be repeating these things into the future, and we can have these conversations in the future about how you have been manifesting your desired reality. And that's the type of conversation that I want to have with this community that we've been building.
Which ties into the idea that step number 7 is a lot easier when you have a supportive community.
Yeah.
And that can be your partner or your children or your parents or your best friends or just random people on the internet. Sometimes random people on the internet are the most supportive for these kinds of things.
People don't know, but actually Desiree and I met on the internet.
We did.
We met on OkCupid.
Thanks, OkCupid.
Thanks, OkCupid. This has been a very long commercial for OkCupid. I still have not got any kickbacks or anything from them aside from my girlfriend, which I guess is a lot.
That's a pretty good kickback.
Thanks, OkCupid. So that's step number 7. So that's it in a nutshell. My manifestation routine is basically a version or iteration of that. I would say refine it the way that works for you. But I think if you follow those 7 steps and you drop in the comments how it's working for you, I feel like this is a really good starting point for people trying to manifest or getting into this whole topic of what is manifestation. And it's kind of a buzzword, but it's also, as you can see around you, it's a real thing. Like literally my future wife here, literally this place around you, literally this entire show, if you didn't notice, has been a manifestation. The first one was in my shop in Niagara in 2019. We're here like 5-6 years later, and I called it the Morning Banana Show. That's the sun. This is a banana palm. Do you see? Sun, banana palm, sun, banana palm. This whole thing has been a big manifestation. So with all that being said, we're going to wrap up the show. I appreciate you guys hanging out in the comments, dropping a comment, whatever you think, like, subscribe. It's a big step for me to open up the comments. Just previously, I've explained it before, I have not had time to moderate YouTube comments, but I feel like YouTube's come a long way. in their staging of comments or how they handle comments. So it wasn't like that when I started out. So I'm gonna give it another go. If you'd like to support the show, you can buy a Do Not Reincarnate t-shirt. Link in the description or on my website. You can send an e-transfer to adam@adamjosh.com. You can come check us out in the hillside of the Algarve in Portugal by looking up Love Farm Stay. You can come join us on the 22nd. We have a Friends giving Secret Santa / now we're doing a scavenger hunt thing here on the 22nd. Lorna on the vegan Algarve group invited like 400 people. So if you guys want to show up too, that'd be fun. Lots of fun for the kids here. And what else? It's my sister's birthday today. So happy birthday, Anjali. If you've watched this far, my sister, the CEO businesswoman from Franovation, she is celebrating her birthday today. So happy birthday to you. If you guys want to send Bitcoin or Dogecoin as a support for the show, I'll take it. My wallet is public information. I will link the wallet in the description. And yeah, I mean, thank you so much for watching the show and following along to episode number 200. We've had 200 bananas together, and I look forward to talking with you guys in the comments. And there's a lot of information here. So the 7 steps, what I will do is put it in a small article or small ebook form. I'll put it on my website, not on the description. That'd be a little bit too long. But if you want to follow up with what were the 7 steps, it'll be on my website for this Morning Banana Show number 200. And you can find it there, all the resources that you need at adamjosh.com. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. And I hope that you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.
Are you tired of reincarnating? Me too. Now show the world that you don't want to reincarnate with this Do Not Reincarnate t-shirt.